on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Tyrone, and today on the channel we have a pitch meeting. Yes, a pitch meeting. Haven't done a pitch meeting in few months. He's been releasing like older stuff or things, like older films that he's talking about now, and I'm like, I've already seen a lot of that stuff. I don't really want to, react to those type of pitch meetings. But Ryan George is amazing, and he's back with the Thunderbolts for pitch meeting. The Thunderbolts, I saw it. If you'd like to see what I had my thoughts on it, I'll put it in the end card here. And I enjoyed this film. I didn't think I was going to enjoy this film because if you guys are not new to me, you guys know that I don't really like superhero films that much these days. And it's after Endgame, and it has nothing to do with the things that you may think that the public is saying about superhero films and specifically Marvel films in general. It's just, I'm just kind of over it. Okay, there really isn't any substance behind a lot of the films that come out. They just paste these things together, so they're horribly written and really bad CGI. And I just can't watch a lot of those. I mean, I do watch them because of the channel that I have, and also the movie review channel that I do with Dev Harris. But it's just it doesn't rock my boat too much anymore. But this was good. This was very good, and there's apparently going to be spoilers ahead. So if you haven't seen Thunderbolts, I wouldn't watch this right now. Let's say go see the movie and then come back and watch this. But yeah, let's see what Ryan has to say about Thunderbolts.
So you have some new Marvel for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's time to put an end to Phase 6, or 5? I think it might be 4. Is it 4? Maybe it's 5. You know, nobody knows for sure. Okay, now I have to say, things have not been super great around here recently, and I have a little bit of fear that my butt might be in danger. No worries, sir. This is gonna turn all that around. It's called Thunderbolts Asterisk. Asterisk? I just said I'm afraid my butt's in danger. No, like an asterisk, like a little symbol. Oh, okay. Wait, why would we put that at the end of a title? Because there's gonna be a big twist at the end where it turns out this team we're following in this movie, they weren't the Thunderbolts, they were the new Avengers. Oh, that is a nice surprise. Thank you. I'm gonna tell everyone as soon as the movie comes out. What? So what happens in this thing? Well, Yelena's doing missions for that Valentina boss lady, but she's sad because she feels like life is meaningless. Oh, has she not heard of money? Because that's what gives my life meaning. Right, I shouldn't say just money, also things. Yeah, right, well, I guess she hasn't heard of money or things, so she's sad. That is sad. So Valentina sends Yelena on a new mission, but she's got something up her sleeve. Is it elbows? Well, technically, yes. I knew it. But also, she sent all her field agents to the same place to have them kill each other. Uh-oh, which agents? We're talking frickin' Ghost, U.S. Agent, Taskmaster. Oh, Taskmaster. You know, I've been wanting to see more of Taskmaster on the big screen. Yeah, so Taskmaster immediately gets shot in the head and dies. Oh, my God. So all these characters are fighting, and they accidentally let this character Bob out of the container he was in. So he's like, hi, I'm Bob. That means nothing to me. But then it turns out this room's an incinerator, and Valentina wants to burn them all to cover her tracks. How do they figure that out? A 2-minute timer appears and it starts getting warm. Probably shouldn't have put a timer on the wall for the incinerees to see. I guess this was a timer that she also wanted incinerated? That makes sense. So does Ghost go through the wall and let them all out? Well, actually, Valentina has this sound thing installed to stop Ghost from doing just that. Very smart. Gonna be tough for them to get out now. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, cause see, the power source for the thing is in the room with them, so they destroy that and Ghost is good to go. Probably shouldn't have put that in the room with them. I guess this was a power source that Valentina also wanted incinerated. That makes sense. So then there's gonna be this thing of, oh, is Ghost gonna come back and help them? But then she does. Okay. And then one by one, each character has a moment almost exactly like that, and they escape. Aha, sounds like they're a reluctant team now. That's exactly what they are. Oh, wow.
Wow.
But then Valentina and her team are there, so Bob sacrifices himself so they can escape. Well, that's nice of him. Turns out he's freaking bulletproof and he can fly and he's got a bunch of powers. Oh, he does? Yeah, we'll get back to that later, but then Red Guardian shows up and picks up the team. How does he know where they are? Well, see, he's a limo driver now and he was driving Valentina around and overheard the whole plan. Valentina doesn't vet her drivers at all? Not even a little bit. In fact, his limo company's called Red Guardian Limo Service. Literally the superhero name of the father of one of her main operatives. Yeah, she should should have caught that one, but she didn't. Yeah. Anyway, so he picks them up, but then they all get apprehended by Bucky. He's from like 8 other MCU projects. He sure is, sir. And in this movie, he's a congressman, but he doesn't like it. How come? Because it's stupid and he prefers punching things. That makes sense. Why do you even do that in the first place? Unclear, but he also wants to stop
get a better
Valentina,
image
so
of
he
himself
joins the
to the
squad.
public.
What are they, some kind of suicide squad? For legal purposes, no, they are not. Right. Well, it'll be nice to have a super soldier serum guy on the team with the other super soldier serum guy and the other super soldier serum guy. Yeah, making it a 3-pack. So now Bob is with Valentina because she wants to make him into a superhero she can control. Okay. But the thing is, he doesn't even know how to control his powers. So what does Valentina do? She tells him, hey, learn to control your powers. And he does that pretty much immediately. Well, okay, that was pretty straightforward. It was. And the thing about this guy that we're just going to kind of explain right before it happens is that he's got a god complex. So she compliments him, and that means she's in control of him. Just like that? Just like that. So she calls him Sentry, and when the team shows up to stop Valentina, he kicks all their butts. Oh boy, a very powerful former Bob. But then he realizes, hey, why am I listening to this lady? And he turns her on. What? Sorry, he turns on her. Oh, that makes a ton more sense. So Valentina's assistant uses a kill switch on Sentry, and her and Valentina get out of there. They don't stick around a minute to make sure he's actually dead. Well, listen, sir, nobody's ever done that in a movie, and we're not about to be the first. That's a good point. So anyway, turns out that this kill switch triggered something inside of Sentry and turned him into this dark, shadowy, void version of himself. Oh, I have one of those following me around. Really? Because this is like a metaphor for depression and whatnot. Oh, mine just tells me to do things. Say that something is tight. Something is tight. What? Anyway, so this freaking void character starts attacking everybody in New York City. I mean, if people are still living in New York City at this point, they have like no self-preservation instinct. Yeah, so he starts turning all these danger magnets into shadows. What do you mean? Well, it seems like they're dead, but really they get sent to these shadow places called shame rooms. I've got one of those set up in my basement, if you know what I mean. Gross. So everybody gets sent to these places where they gotta like relive their worst moments. So Yelena and the team voluntarily go down there and they find Bob. How? By finding Bob. Nice. So Bob starts like beating up his shadow self, but it's not working. So what do? Well, the team all gets together and give him a big hug and tell him that he's not alone, and so that calms him down and the day is saved. So we're doing 2 movies in a row where the big main conflict is resolved by getting somebody to calm down a little bit. That's right, and then Valentina presents them to the press as the new Avengers. Amazing. So what do you think? Well, I mean, technically this is an Avengers movie, so technically this is gonna be a monster at the box office. The biggest we've seen in a while.
Captain America, it did debut lower than Captain America, but it's a way better film than Captain America Brave New World. And I explained that I said that in my review of it, that it's not because of Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie is doing his job as the new Cap. Okay, I have no problem with that. All right. And Reyes, I forgot his name. He's doing a great job as new Falcon. That's not the point. The problem was the writing of that film was horrible. Okay. They went back all the way to 2008 Hulk and brought a whole bunch of other stuff back with it that we did not need. Okay. We need fresh new stories, and that's what this movie was. It was a fresh new story that talked about depression, loneliness, and the things that everyone goes through, even superheroes or anti-heroes. Okay. That, especially if you look at them, these people, they didn't have no therapy, didn't have no counseling, doing the things that, Yelena did or Red Guardian did, or anyone that, or especially Agent, what I keep saying is, I want to say Secret Agent, but the agent died. John Walker. Okay, U.S. Agent. There we go. U.S. Agent. Especially him. He's done some crappy things to people, and even though he's a decorated soldier and all that stuff, met the president, all the stuff he said, he's killed a man with a shield in front of everyone, and some other crappy things that the serum kind of brings the man out of him that he truly is at that point. And he lost his wife and his daughter because of that. So these people have a shame room, many of them. But the best part about the film is them coming together as basically a family and becoming the new Avengers, which is funny. But thank you, Ryan, for bringing that together. It's good to see you back. Okay, Get in the comments and let me know what you thought about this. Did you see the film? Did you like the film? Are you calling it the best Marvel film since Endgame? I said it was going to be that, and I started thinking back movies that came afterwards, after that film, and I'm thinking that Guardians of the Galaxy is up there with this. Those two films, and there's been a lot of films that came out after Endgame, okay? And by the way, Endgame is not my favorite Marvel film that's been in the whole 36. My favorite one is Infinity War and Black Panther. That's it. Those are my top two, okay? Get a comment, what you thought, and if you did like my reaction, please hit the thumbs up. Really does help out the channel more than you know. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date with everything I do right here on YURP Nation Reactions. And don't forget to get into your notifications and don't forget to go to your notifications in your app and turn on your notifications because they're set to default. That's what I meant to say. All right, so turn those things on so you can see stuff like this. Don't know what that is, but it's something over there I think you should watch. It's probably the GTA reaction that I did. And I have some things to say about that. Rockstar. Ugh. Anyway, see you in another video. Peace.